Welcome back to The Plunge. I'm Maya. And I'm Leo. So, Maya, have you ever been in an English conversation where you're listening, you're understanding, but all you can manage to say is like, yes, oh, and uh-huh?
Oh, all the time when I was starting out. I mean, you feel like a robot just nodding along. You want to participate, but the conversation just moves too fast.
Exactly. So today we're talking about the secret weapon to fix that. Reaction phrases.
Right. They're kind of the conversational glue that
Makes you sound so much more natural and engaged. Let's start with the most common one, which is agreement.
Right. So a friend says, "This city is so expensive." A textbook answer might be,
I agree. Sure.
but what would a native speaker, what would they actually say?
They'd probably say something like, oh, for sure, or totally.
Yeah,
It's just casual, quick, and it shows you're on the same page instantly. And if they're explaining why it's expensive, you could also use, that makes sense.
oh yeah.
It just shows you're following their logic. That makes sense is so useful, right? It's not just agreeing, it's validating their point. Okay, my turn. Let's talk about the opposite, surprise. Your friend says, I just quit my job to become a street performer. Okay, so a simple really, it might not capture the emotion there.
No.
It can even sound a bit flat or, doubtful depending on your tone.
Exactly. So this is where you bring out the big guns. Seriously? Or the classic, no way.
Oh yeah.
These show genuine shock, and more importantly, they invite the other person to tell you the rest of the story. My favorite is, you're kidding me. That's a great one. It's not accusing them of lying.
No.
It's a friendly way of saying, this story is so wild, I need to hear more. The intonation is key, right? A rising seriously is surprise.
Totally.
A flat seriously can be annoyance. That's such an important point. I mean, the phrase is only half the tool.
Yeah.
Your tone is the other half. Okay, so final category, and maybe the most important for learners. What do you say when you have nothing to say? The panic moment. Someone asks you a deep question like, what do you think is the key to happiness? Ugh, yeah.
And your mind just goes blank.
So instead of awkward silence, you can use a filler.
Right.
It buys you precious seconds. My go-to is, that's a good question. It just acknowledges them and gives your brain a moment to catch up.
I like that one. Another great one is, let me see, or to sound even more thoughtful, well, off the top of my head.
Yeah.
It signals that you're about to give, an initial thought, not a perfect final answer. It lowers the pressure.
It's all about making the conversation feel smooth and collaborative.
Yeah.
Not like a test. These phrases, agreeing, reacting, pausing, they're what change you from someone who just answers questions in English into someone who has a conversation in English. It's a huge confidence booster. You're not just speaking the language.
Right.
You're connecting with the person, and that's the real goal. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. As you learn these phrases, you start noticing the rhythm of a language. What's a phrase in your own native language that's almost impossible to translate directly, but is absolutely essential for a natural, everyday conversation?